Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing. I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Barella does really well to win the ball there. Pavard. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rafinha. Martinez. And Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Well, that has not gone well. Acerbi. Dimarco. Barella. And Arnautovic. Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Acerbi. Fratesi. And it's Arnautovic. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Acerbi. And Pavard. Acerbi. And Bastoni. Barella. Now Martinez. Bastoni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Acerbi getting this one clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Çalhanoğlu. Bastoni. And Pavard. Acerbi. Bastoni. Pavard. That's Acerbi. Bastoni. Arnautovic. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Bastoni. That's Acerbi. Pavard. And Darmian. And he was quick to react. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé. Martinez. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Acerbi. Pavard. Now he's off and running. To Barella. Acerbi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubasi. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Acerbi. Bastoni.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Darmian. For Çalhanoğlu. Pavard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. It's Pedri. And that has been slung wide. Rafinha. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Martinez. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Yamal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had it taken off him. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Di Marco. Ferran Torres proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Barella. Defending was strong and firm. Darmian. Martinez is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Pavard. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fratesi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kubasi. Aim forwards. Bastoni was in no mood for any of that. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Darmian. To Barella. And here's Arnautovic. And that is...
And Martinez!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
De Jong. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Gently done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Darmian. Now it's on Nautovic. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Half an hour played now.
And on Nautovic!
That comes as a mighty relief. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
On Nautovic!
And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Koundé. Martinez. Kubasi. No, that pass isn't the best.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Arnautovic. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. It's going to be another throw. Bastoni. DiMarco. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Szczesny gets good distance on it. De Jong. Now it's Rafinha.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Rafinha gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Yamal makes the interception. Koundé. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. And it's Darmian. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Yamal. DiMarco. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And Rafinha. Martinez. And Koundé. Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Bastoni.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Darmian. It's Pedri.
Çalhanoğlu puts his foot on the gas.
Rafinha.
Dani Olmo.
Pedri. Now Martinez. Kubasi. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri goes steaming forward. It's run loose here.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Dani Olmo. Yamal. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha
Could try cutting inside here. Pavard
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Damian. Barella. Barella stood his ground strongly. Dani Olmo.
Ferran Torres.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Martinez.
Szczesny.
And Kubasi. Yamal. And Kubasi. Koundé. Dani Olmo on two now and looking for three. And Koundé. Yamal. Barella. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 36. Darmian.
So off we go once more.
Sostituito con il numero 9.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is coming off in quick...
Ferran Torres! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha has it out wide and he gets big. And the ball's come loose here. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tries a shot!
Çalhanoğlu. Fratesi. Thuram.
Martinez.
And he's had a hit! De Jong. It's Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Always onto this. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good spell of possession, this. Spread out to the left. De Jong. That has been cut short. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's Arnautovic. Di Marco. Oh, great header! He scored! And they are right back within touch! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, no joy this time. Thuram. Barella. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. And it's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Ha segnato al 55esimo minuto numero 8.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not getting past him there. Pavard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Arnautovic. De Jong. Inter Milan, needing a change of fortune here. Pedri. Rafinha. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Di Marco. And here's Thuram. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Kubasi.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Martinez.
80.314 spettatori.
Out to the left it goes. So we've reached the hour mark.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. And Dani Olmo. Pedri. Nicely spread. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Çalhanoğlu. Acerbi. And Bastoni. Barella. Acerbi. Pavard. Ferran Torres. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. DiMarco. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Thuram. Pavard. That's Acerbi. Played out towards the right wing. Thuram. Pavard. Just eases him off the ball. Koundé. That's a throw. Barella has it in a wide position, and he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Caught offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he put it away? In for the pieces. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A temporary retreat here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Thuram. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bratesi. De Jong. For Ferran Torres. DiMarco. DiMarco looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Ferran Torres. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Barella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Çalhanoğlu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Rafinha gets into some space. Has a go! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. DiMarco. There's the crossfield ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinez. Oh, that is asking for... He's got the shot away! Goal! Right back in the game! Terrible error, duly punished. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Arnautovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Kubasi. Pablo Torre. Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's been picked out, and that's been intercepted. Acerbi. Acerbi does really well there, he is strong. De Jong. Pedri. Pablo Torre. Oh, good-looking ball. DiMarco chasing after it. Arnautovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game. Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Great chance here from position A1. Martinez! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Pablo Torre. Inter Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Martinez. Pablo Torre. Goes looking wide. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, they can break here. Çalhanoğlu. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal tries to clear.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
De Jong. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Acerbi. Now DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pablo Torre. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Stood up well to him there. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fermin. No way through.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fermin. Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. DiMarco.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pablo Torre.
Oh no, what has happened here?
This is De Jong. Martinez. Pablo Torre. Yamal. Pablo Torre. And he's had it nicked away.
It's Lewandowski! And that is the last effort of the game.
Inter Milan, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Calhanoglu. Martinez. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Rafinha wriggles his way through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Ferran Torres!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Inter Milan
Really could have done without this. That's an extraordinary save from Sommer!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Darmian. To Barella. Calhanoglu. Barella. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Koundé. For Ferran Torres. Gets a good foot in there. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Koundé. De Jong. Bastoni. Acerbi. Pavard. And it's slung out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bastoni. It's just beyond his reach. De Jong. Oh, no joy this time. Pavard. Darmian gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Rafinha. Fratesi does really well to win the ball there. Barella fires from distance. Yamal. Pedri. Dani Olmo for Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Çalhanoğlu spots it and intercepts. And it's Arnautovic. Martinez clears. Bastoni. Cleared away. Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barella. And it's Acerbi. And Pavard. It's gone out for a throw-in. DiMarco. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name. Bastoni does well to get it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Martinez looks to get on the end of this. De Jong. Darmian. Quarter of an hour played. And here... And Martinez! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Acerbi. Bastoni. And it's Acerbi. And Pavard. Acerbi. Barella. And it's Acerbi. And Pavard. Darmian. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Arnautovic is herring after that one. DiMarco. Nice bit of trickery. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. DiMarco.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal for Ferran Torres. Pau Kubasi with the slide tackle there. Rafinha. Oh, and he's through the middle. Dani Olmo for Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. And Koundé. Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri, tidy with his distribution. Yamal gets flagged offside. Acerbi. Now Fratesi. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Martinez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. Kubasi. Pedri. Martinez. Koundé. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. De Jong. Martinez. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Martinez. And Dani Olmo. Koundé. Yamal. It's Pedri. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha. Oh, that was vital. Darmian. DiMarco. Çalhanoğlu. 15 minutes till half-time. And Pavard. De Jong. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni. Acerbi. Pavard. Now Fratesi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rafinha. Drilled it. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, smashing header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dani Olmo, De Jong, Pedri, and Koundé. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Barella. Martinez gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. And he skips past his man. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. He's in a good... De Jong! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rafinha. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri works it forward. Yamal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dani Olmo. Aim forwards. It's a goal kick. Darmian. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Martinez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. Pavard. Bratesi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes till the break. Look at this. Ferran Torres! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here?